I usually have some sort of witty or stupid intro, but this time it's gonna be different. Welcome to Every Letter, which was a game I found on itch.io, and the game was based off of the anime of Violet Evergarden, which was about pretty much a soldier that didn't have to fight in the war anymore, and they get hired to essentially write letters, and the purpose of that was to pretty much find Violet their own, like, self-worth, their own life purpose and all that, and that's something we're gonna do today. Although I'm trying to making the letters at least a little bit funny, just because I want to myself. I'm gonna try to keep the sincerity of what the letters are supposed to be, just because I want to go that route and find whatever I'm supposed to find. So without further ado, let's get writing letters, shall we? Hello? It's me. Are you calling for me? You must be the new letter writer. Please, come in. Your desk is in the back here with the other two letter writers. Oh, this is a very nice and modest desk. I like it. Anyway, welcome to Every Letter. My name is Oliver Fields, and I'm the one that started this little shop. People from all over town come to us with requests they need written, and it is our job to understand those messages and feelings and turn them into letters. If you're ready, let's write you a name tag so you can start. Ah, there's my own little typewriter. This is your typewriter. Simply type right on the page, but take your time since the ink doesn't erase. Yeah, real typical of a typewriter. That's fair. Great. When you're ready for a new line, flip the release lever on your left. Once you finish with your name tag, just use the knob on the right to take the paper out of the typewriter. Okay, that's fair enough. It sounds like an actual typewriter, and my name is Ant, of course, because I apparently don't go by anything else. But here you go. Excellent, and congratulations. You are now an official employee of Every Letter. As clients visit us, I talk to them and transcribe what they want in the letter. Then, I pass on those requests for you to choose from. All sorts of people pass through here, so these requests could be anything. Just do your best to understand the sender's thoughts and try to put them into words. You'll be writing on behalf of the sender, to the recipient of their choice. Don't worry about matching their voice, just remember to write from their perspective. As for the letter itself, I recommend having a salutation at the start and a complimentary close and the sender's name at the end. Plus the main body of the letter in between, of course. But writing is a creative endeavor, so do whatever works best for you. Now, let's get you some requests. Check them all and choose what you would like to write. Okay, let's get this started. First off, we have Grandma Marigold, and the recipient is Arjun. My dearest grandson heard I was visiting town and invited me to spend a day with him and his husband. Arjun's so kind inviting his grandma over. In fact, those two mentioned having a surprise, so I wanted to cook up a surprise of my own. I want to bring his husband's favorite dinner, but I forget what that man likes to eat. Since I can't find my glasses, would you be a dear and write this letter for me? That sounds very kind. I'll think about it. Eilish from Elias. Oh, well, I need to tell Elias about all the cool ways to spend your day around here. Just make it to the point. Only visiting for a couple days next month, and I want to give them an idea for what we could plan for. They usually like active stuff outside. No worries if the letter is rough. They'll be happy getting mail anyway. I don't have too much about the comment on, but we have this one. And the sender is Rin, and recipient is Jessica or Jess. My pen pal and I are having a joke contest, and no way am I losing. So write her a couple jokes that'll make her laugh so hard she falls out of her chair. No, this isn't cheating, okay? Come on, I need comedy gold here, I'll never hear the end of it. I'm gonna go with good old Grandma Marigold, because I think I can write a letter like that pretty well. And this one's to Arjun, so I can do this. Dear Arjun. And then I gotta make a new line. I like having two lines because this is just how I write. This is Grandma. Oh Lord, and here it goes. Grandma Marigold. The sickest. Comma. There we go. I was like, where's the comma on my keyboard? Most badass grandmama of all time. But thank you for all the kind things you have done to me. Dash. You have done for me thus far. I couldn't remember last time I had so much fun. I know I'm having so many typos, but that's not the point. That last time was when I smoked all the weed in your back garden. But I digress. I wanted to actually thank you. I wanted to cook something up. But I would like to know what your amazing husband actually likes to shove into his mouth. I would likely recommend my special grandmama mac and cheese because it kicks ass. But if there is anything that he likes to eat, I will definitely send some of the sugar that grandmama has in store. I'm very serious about that mac and cheese though. Mac and cheese and more cheese. I'm trying to recover though. So let me know. From Dope Grandmama Marigold. There we go, that's our first letter. Send that sucker right in. Good job on your first letter. I'm impressed how well you're getting the hang of this. I mean, as a college student, I'm constantly writing essays, so this is nothing new to me. After you write a letter, I'll proofread it, so don't worry about spelling errors or forgetting a word as you write. I'll tell you this much, I'm already making a lot of those already. Try to keep moving forward, and don't get lost in the details. Focus on the creative choices in your letter instead. What emotion does this client want to express? How can you communicate that to the recipient? It's not easy to write a letter, but if you know the goal of the letter and have an idea of what the feeling the sender hopes to convey, you'll be more than fine. If you need a reminder of the request, hold up the card from beside your typewriter. Now, let's get you started on your second letter. Okay, I'll do that right now. Lonnie from Oliver, MXB from Mr. and Mrs. Wilson, and Christian to Marco. The one that catches my eye the most is from Christian to Marco. Thank you for the time. My son has a cold and my wife mentioned she brought a request from him. So I thought I'd make a request too. Could you write my son a get well soon letter, please? He was sad I had to work today, so I hope the letter will brighten his mood next time I can't stay home. Oh, please do include that his mom and dad love him very much. Okay, I can do this. That one's no problem to me. So, I know exactly the way I should start off this letter. Dear my bastard son. This is gonna turn out great. I know that you were sad that I could not stay at home when you were sick. Oh, Mama. It's such a shame that I can't be with my adorable bastard son. So the best I could do, the best you could do, oh lord, this is gonna end up terrible, could do was to read this letter. I want to let you know, god damn it, I can't spell things, that your dad and mom love you so dearly much. I remember the time when I was at the local strip club, when I met your mom. She gave the best lap dances any man could ever ask for. I fell in love that day, not just because of the lap dances, but also because of the time that I spent with her. And I hope to spend all that time with you as well. Minus the lap dances, of course. Oh, Quartzy, great. Tell you what. Tech you what. The time that when you feel you felt better, let's go to that strip club to find the potential wife that you are looking for, even though you even thought I could show mom her old days. Maybe even your own potential wife, despite being 6. Slash. Sincerely, your drug dealer. Your drug dealer that can't spell correctly, of course. Dad. Or daddy. Or dad. Or Marco. Marco's father. Or Christian. Yes, your mom was really good. It was really hood day. It was really hood. Why not? Really hood. That's the best I got. Well done, Ants. Get up, stretch your back, or get some water if you need to. I'll wait. I'm gonna keep writing letters because I love this. The letters have been looking good so far. A few words might need adjusting, but you're communicating your ideas well. I certainly think they're good letters, but the truth is, there's no way to know if we wrote a good letter. After sending the letters, we never know how they were received. We've had a couple clients come thank us, but that's a rarity. All we can do is keep writing our best letters and hope our words matter to the recipients we'll never meet. All these letters, there's certainly more than I can manage alone, so thank you for helping. Alright, well, get another one right into town. Angel Oliver. Hey Ants, I'm Angel, one of your 2 co-workers. I snuck this request into the stack, so don't let Oliver see it, okay? I need your help giving Oliver a letter of resignation. I never told them much, but when I showed up here in trouble years ago, they gave me a job and a home, no hesitation. I don't know how to say I have to leave now. I hate leaving, and I hate that I can't say why. I know I just met you, but your help would mean a lot. Okay, I'll think about that one. Celeste, her father. Hi, Mixed Fields. It's that time of year again. I'd like to take another letter to Dad's grave. A hollow feeling that has been getting better, and I think I'm actually doing well this year. But I still miss him coming home. I miss his stories. I miss telling him about my studies. I miss every day we never had. Never even got to tell him my new name. But I'll be patient until I can. Till then, with your letters, I'll tell him his daughter loves and misses him. Thank you. Last we have Jess to Rin. And this says, hey, my little sister Jess asked me to come here and request a letter since she's too nervous to ask herself. She has this pen pal, Rin. She wants to send her a love letter but doesn't know how to say it. They've been writing to each other a couple years now, but Jess still gets so excited every time I bring in the mail. It's plain to see Rin means the world to her. She can't even mention her without blushing, so please, write my sis the best love letter you can. This is a very tough choice. Either write a resignation letter, a letter to the dad, or a love letter. I'm going to do Celeste's letter. That's my final choice. This is such a hard choice, but I'm gonna go with it. Dear Father, it's that time again that your girl sends in the most dankest letter of the year. But jokes aside, I wanted to tell you of everything going on thus far. First, I changed my name. It's now Celeste. And I hope that you are supported of me doing that. I finally found my own self of identity and thought this was the way to move forward. My studies are as good as they can be. I am doing exceptional in almost all of my classes. Can't spell classes, but that's okay thus far. Although, I had to drop one because I absolutely hated the professor. Why not? Who taught math. It felt like can't spell like anymore. I'm panicking, stop panicking. An interrogation where he just kept yelling his teachings. After I withdrew. It felt like Antonio Brown leaving the Raiders, or Bucks. Unprofessional, but good. But here's the main message. Your daughter loves you so much, and I miss you. I miss you for you. It's like that time where I shoved 50 AA batteries in my mouth for the hell of it. It was funny. Despite three trips to the emergency room, because you were always there. And in a sense, I still feel your spirit. I miss you. I hope to see you again. A gun. I actually wrote over the limit, which is ridiculous. Another letter? Excellent work. I look forward to proofreading this one too. Oh, it's almost lunchtime. The rest of us usually go to a cafe down the street. You could join us and meet everyone if you like. Before that though, I have one last letter request for you. I give this request on each letter writer's first day. It's a bit unconventional, but I'd like you to write a letter to yourself. Words are the threads that connect people together, so when someone writes a letter to you, it unifies your lives a little more and shows they care about you. That's what I love about letters. However, I'm sure you're aware how hard it can be to have that bond with yourself, even though it's so important. That's why I'm asking you to write this letter, saying something heartfelt to yourself or just something you felt you need to hear. It's up to you what kind of letter this is. Of course, you don't have to do this, but I hope you'll take your time thinking about what to write to yourself. What do you think? You want to write this letter? Yeah, why not? I will. Alright, let's get started. I know a good way to start this now. Of course, good old dear ants. I already have the N capitalized for no reason. I see that your butt has gotten bigger. Of course. We ants were supposed to have these nice asses anyway. Despite your horrible social and love life. Parentheses, trust me. It is. But I wanted to take the time to say this. Love yourself. And this goes to all that read this letter or watch the video that goes along with it. No matter who you are, I hope that you find what makes you happy, or a happy person. You all deserve a good that will make life even better than before. I want you all to fight for your dreams, because in turn, they will fight for you. It is okay for days to suck, but don't let it overshadow the good that can come along with it too. You deserve all the best, all these moments, moments that are to happen. Life is an obstacle, but I am sure you can beat it. I love you all. Truly. Cruelty. Do the best that you can, and I will cheer for you. Also, buy Mermilk. From Big Butt Ants. With the glorious of all asses. Done. Finished? Thank you for agreeing to write that. Oh, and of course I won't be reading this one. Keep it somewhere safe for yourself. Also, thank you for everything you've written today. It makes a big difference having you on the team. Now, let's catch up to the others at the cafe. They've been excited to meet you all day. Oh, I felt really good. I feel really good. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, are you a new letter writer? It's a pleasure to meet you. You're Ants, right? Yeah, great to meet you. I'm starving, come on. Lonnie won't let me eat until you do. I think he just wants to take all the cream puffs again. Hey, She's the one who always eats them, not me. I'm saving them for you, Ants.
If you want the best desserts, Lonnie, stop agreeing to arm wrestle for them. Or at least work out with me so you'll stand a chance.
Come on, Angel. Help carry a few of your packages on our last daily route. That has to count. Okay, easy you two. Yes, this is Ants, a promising new letter writer who worked hard all morning writing wonderful letters. I hope every one of those letters reaches the heart of its recipient, Ants. Regardless of how they're received, you've helped connect people with your words today. And that's certainly worth celebrating. So, let's eat, everyone.
Aww. That was awesome. And that's it too. Damn. Every letter is a very short game, but despite it being such a short game, I love it. It's so simple. There really isn't much to do other than writing letters, but it feels so good writing them. Whether I meant to be funny or I wrote it just to be sincere in a way, because that last letter wasn't really meant to me fully. It was meant to everyone, including me. The self-love is good, but also those of you that have watched this video or stumbled upon it, and you get to see the little things that have gone our way. Oh, good old letter to our father. I hope that one. I felt like that was my best one. Yeah. It feels so good. Oh. It's very hard to comment too much anything because all I feel is mostly emotion, and there are times where I just want to cry of whatever I wrote, but it felt so good to play this. And also, thank you, game. Thank you. I love playing this so much. Let's return to the menu. Yeah, why not? This was a very casual video, unlike the rest of the videos where it's always been chaos in some sort of way. So it was very nice to take a little step back on things and just sort of reflect. And once again, this game was amazing. Like, being inspired from Violet Evergarden, it felt very nice to sort of write in the perspective of someone else trying to convey a different emotion. And despite me being the idiot I am with the spelling mistakes and the jokes, it didn't really take away from the meaning of writing it for someone else, because you want to write it as best as you can. And that felt very good to know that you're doing something for someone. And yeah, it's very hard to be sentimental with this, but all I can say is thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jabba jabba, my kings, my queens, and my royals. And I will see you soon. And one last final note is that I love you, whoever you are. You all deserve what is good coming to your life. All the bad times are gonna go away eventually. They don't last forever. Because eventually there has to be room for the good moments that come into your life, and that's the moments that's worth sticking around about. So, once again, I love you all. Simply put, from your king, it's all love.
Lord knows I tried. Yeah, you burn holes in my pockets. Who could've saw you selling my heart at the auction?